Alright guys, so today I'm going to do a new video on how I got hired at Sephora because I've been getting a lot of questions asking me, oh, how you got hired there, are they hiring, what's the interview process, do you got to know how to do makeup, I'm trying to fix my hair guys. So I'm answering it all right now. I'm starting from the very beginning, what I was doing before Sephora, okay? So I got my little book with me. I know what I'm writing in this book. I'm planning, I'm like editing this and that. I'm coming up with stuff brainstorming. So the reason why I keep looking at both things is I'm recording on my MacBook and I'm recording on the camera. So just like, bear with me. That's why I'm not looking directly in the camera. And y'all like the beat that I did today? Let me know if y'all want me to do a tutorial on this beat. Because, hunty, this glitter, girl. So let's start with, I had to write it down so I could remember everything so I could help y'all. So this is what happened when I first got started. Oh crap, my hair, why is it like this? It's so annoying. Anywho, whatever. It's bothering me, guys. Okay, yeah, so this is how it started. I always wanted to work for Sephora since I was like 16. I was always into makeup and stuff, doing my makeup, hair, nails, and everything. If you knew me back in the days when I used to be in high school, I used to have my nails all the way long like this all the time with makeup and everything. So basically, I was always in Sephora. I was a beauty insider. I was a VIB. I was a VIB Rouge, and at that point, that's when I noticed I had to stop shopping at Sephora because I was shopping there so much. To become Rouge, you have to spend over a certain amount of money, and to become VIB, I think it's over 500. I can't remember, but I was spending, hunty, like yes. So when I first applied to Sephora, you have to be 18. I first applied there when I was 18. I had an interview for them and everything. For my first location I had an interview with was Brooklyn. That's the first location that called me. So I applied to cash wrap, I applied to skincare, I applied to fragrance, I even applied to color. So Geraldinum, whatever it's called in Brooklyn, that's the first location that called me for an interview. So I went to the interview, and they was asking the simple questions. I don't know if I can say the questions, so I'm not gonna say it. But they was asking the simple questions like, "Oh, why you want to work at Sephora? This and that, and blah blah blah." It was a group interview, and I had the interview with the store manager. And I came in there with my face like half beat. This is when I was like doing makeup and not doing it how I do it now. So I came in there with my half beat face, and remind you, to go work at Sephora, you have to do your makeup all the time. Like it has to be done. Your face has to be beat. When you want to go and interview in it or give me your resume, beat your face down. Like beat it down. Beat it down to the gods. Okay? So I went in there. I'm doing an interview. I'm thinking I'm doing a good job. Like, oh my gosh, it was good. It was like 7 people in that interview, and half of them didn't even come in there with their face beat. Like, what? So, yeah, that happened. It was like, I think 30 minutes to 45-minute interview, and it was pretty good. Like, the questions wasn't too hard. I thought I did good, but they was like that. It was other people in there who did good too, so don't even get me wrong. Don't even get me started. But they did not hire me, and I was just sad, like, because I thought I had it in the bag. Like, bruh, this is my dream job. I thought I had it in the bag. Like anybody who knows me know that's been my dream job for the longest. Sephora and Apple. But yeah. Anywho, they didn't hire me. So what happened next? Um, I applied to Victoria's Secret, MAC Cosmetics, and Macy's, and I had an interview for both. Now, Victoria's Secret, I hated that job. I was working there. I got hired there, and I hated it. I wasn't happy there. Like, it was horrible. I thought it would be different, and it wasn't. I don't know. I can't speak for other stores, but I hated Victoria's Secret, and I had to leave. So this was about when I first had my first interview with Geraldine, with the Brooklyn location. I can't pronounce it right now. Um, I was, I believe, 19. I was real young. I was 19 or 20. I can't really remember. But I had my interview. They didn't hire me, so I applied to MAC. I had an interview with MAC, and it was in Macy's. I went. I had to bring my best friend with me to be her face because they wanted to see how you actually do makeup. So I didn't have a problem with working for Mac, but I never got hired there either. The interview, it was a group interview as well. I don't know what's up with these group interviews, but it was a group interview, and I did not get hired there either. So right now, I'm just depressed. I'm sad I didn't get hired at either location, and now I'm just like, yo, what's up? Like, why am I not getting hired? I was about to give up. Like, Well, I did give up. I'm not going to lie. That's why I chose Victoria's Secret. And I just gave up. I stopped shopping with makeup and stuff, kind of. I don't want to say completely. So I stopped shopping with makeup and everything. And that location didn't hire me. Mac didn't hire me. So I'm just like, yo. So they didn't hire me. I started working at Victoria's Secret. I was working there. I hated it. Like I said, something happened to my family, and like, let me see, how can I put this? Something happened, and I had to stop working at Victoria's Secret. Like, it was to the point where I had to stop going. I just was doing no call, no shows, and I didn't care. Like, because I just didn't like the job, and I told them what was going on, and Victoria's Secret did some grimy stuff. So yeah, I had to leave them. Now, then 59th Street location called me from Sephora, and they did a group interview. Not a group interview, they did a phone interview with me. And you know how phone interviews go. They don't see the person. So it was a pre-screen interview that they did. And they still didn't call me back for me to go in. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, why? Then I went upstate to Rochester. So, guys, now that I'm saying this, before I even got hired at Sephora, I had at least 4 interviews before I got hired at Sephora. But I'm going to keep going on to not distract y'all or anything, but to tell y'all, keep trying, because I'm going to tell y'all this story. Went upstate for school in Rochester. The Sephora in Rochester called me, but since I'm from the city, they wanted me to miss Thanksgiving break in New York City and stay up there to work for them. Mind you, I can't live in Rochester my whole life, so I had to come back down. So I had to decline the interview for them, basically, because they was like, are you available, this and that. And I was like, no, because I'm in school out here. And yeah, I had to decline the interview because I couldn't stay out there for Thanksgiving. And I spoke to my mom about it. She was cool with it, but still, it was me going back and forth from school to the city and stuff. So it was like I had to choose. Now, I came back to the city, and I was still working for VS or whatever, and the craziest thing happened. So, when I stopped working for Victoria's Secret, alright, so I'm going to just tell y'all the story about what happened. My dad, he caught cancer, and it affected me. So, I was depressed, I was sad, like, I didn't want to be bothered, I wasn't answering my phone. I was putting everybody in on Do Not Disturb. I even put my phone on Do Not Disturb. The only people who was allowed to call me was my mom and dad. I wasn't answering my friends. I wasn't answering my cousins. I was just ignoring everybody. I didn't want to go out. Like, it was horrible, like, the way it happened. So I was just, like, exiting everybody out my life. I wasn't answering my phone. I did not want to go out. I did not want to be bothered. So I got fired or whatever, left Victoria's Secret, whatever way you want to put it. I don't care. It was a week later. I think during the summertime. It was during the summertime I left Victoria's Secret. I was applying to more jobs. I don't know why Sephora was one of them, but it was 5 days after. I don't know when I applied to Sephora. I can't exactly tell y'all, but I know they called me back like in 5 days because I needed another job. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to apply to Sephora, but I already know they're not going to hire me because I've been having interviews for them and nothing ever happened. So I'm not thinking. It was 5 days later. I stopped working at Victoria's Secret. I got a phone call like at 8:30 in the morning. I'm like, yo, who is calling me this early? Mind you, I was not answering my phone for nobody. And it was a 212 number. And I'm like, who is this? Like, why? I answer, and I'm answering like, hello? They're like, oh, yes, hi, this is Sephora calling for Zayyy Bowden. I'm like, this is Zayyy Bowden? They're like, yeah, would you like to come to a group interview? Give me 1 second, guys. Play it over.
I'm not playing. Oh.
They was like, would you like to come to a group interview? And I'm like, yes, I would like to come to a group interview, whatever, at 8:30 in the morning. Was it 8:30? Let me see. Yeah, I wrote it down. I'm sorry, guys. So they like, would you like to come to a group interview at 8:30 in the morning on Thursday? I'm like, yes, I'm going to come to this group interview at 8:30 in the morning or whatever. So I went to the group interview, right? And then they was like, yeah, just do a confirmation and then you'll be on your way and set or whatever. So I'm sorry, guys, my camera had died. So they like, would you like to come to an interview at 8:30 in the morning? I'm like, yes, I will to the interview at Thursday. So boom, I'm getting ready that Thursday, going to the interview scared, and this time I beat my face. I beat it like to the gods. So I was there, whatever. I was there early, and I'm sitting there, and mind you, it's a group interview, so we sitting at the beauty studio, right? I would say the location, but I'm not gonna say it right now at this moment. So it was basically me and at least 30 other people because it was like an open interview, group interview, whatever. So what they wanted you to do, if you wanted to be in color, they wanted you to sit there, do somebody else's face, like do the whole process, the whole routine, and then have the interview with the leaders and stuff. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm scared. Like, what if I don't get it? This and that, blah blah blah. And oh my goodness, I was just scared, guys. I was scared, like, cause it's people out there who know how to do beat faces, beat faces. And I'm watching, and I'm like one of the 7 people who gonna do the interview. I'm watching as they doing their faces. I'm like, oh my god, they're mad good. Like, I'm never gonna get hired here. Guess what happened? So I go in and talk to 2 managers. I'm not gonna say their name, but I spoke to the manager from color and the manager from education, right? So I'm speaking to them, and we doing an interview with me and 2 other girls. We doing the interviews, and I'm making them laugh. I'm doing this and that. I'm explaining everything that happened. They was like, oh, they was asking regular questions that they asked in the interview. Like I said, I cannot say the interview questions because there are people who went to interview, and it's like, I can't give y'all the answers. You have to be yourself. So during this interview, please be yourself. That's what Sephora is all about. Be yourself in this interview, okay? Like, that's the main thing. Don't go there only because you want to do makeup, because in this company you can grow. So I'm going to get to that point soon. So what I said to them was that I would like to grow in the company because, like, it's Sephora. I don't want to give y'all my answers on why I want to grow in the company, but that's something I'm passionate about and something I would really like to do. And I see myself growing in the company, not only being color, but being beauty studio coordinator, this and that. And, yeah. So since the education lead was there, she was like, I like that, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And long story short, the store manager was there as well. So I'm like, yeah, so I don't think I want to do color right now because I still want to learn the brushes. I still want to know the ins and outs of, makeup basically. And I just don't want to get thrown on the floor. And yeah, a client comes to me and be like, oh, this and that. You don't know how to do whatever you're doing. And boom, look what happened. And then I do her makeup. What if they don't like it? So I was being real honest. So they like, okay, thank you for the interview. It was 2 other girls there. They applied to color. And yeah, so I went home after the interview. And I knew I had this interview in the bag because I'm making them laugh. They remember my name. And yo, I knew I had it in the bag. I knew. Like, when I say I knew, I knew. So, anyways, let's skip to 2 days later, or I think a day later. They's like, oh yeah, Zaynab Bowden, would you like to work for Sephora? This and that. I jumped up yelling in the hospital too, yo. I was like, oh my god. Yes, I said yes or whatever, right? So they're like, okay, come in for this and that. And like, I didn't have a second interview because like I said, the store manager was there. So we spoke about everything. And they're like, come in for orientation and to get your stuff done. And I'm like, oh my God, yo, God heard me cry because when I say I was depressed during this time period, it was crazy. Nobody was there for me to support me. Like, it was crazy. I didn't have nobody to speak to. I was like crying every day, this and that, because of what my dad was going through, and because it was like hard. I had to stop going to school. I failed classes, and yeah, it was just a lot going on, a lot. So it just made me super happy that I finally got the dream job that I actually wanted. So I go to training, and no, I went to orientation. It was at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what's up with Sephora and this 8 o'clock in the morning thing, but it was at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I went. So we met with the educational specialist. I don't know if I can say her name or not, but her name is Gigi. We met with Gigi. Yeah. So I'm gonna just say it. We met with Gigi, and it was like mad of us. It was like this location, that location. I'm like, oh my god, I love it. Like, so this is what I understood. Now we're in orientation. They're telling us, yeah, just because you got hired at this position, don't mean you can't grow into the next. There's always room for growth and opportunity here. So don't be afraid to like say what you want. So if you don't want to like stay in cash wrap, let them know and they will help you. And when I learned that at orientation, I thought it was just like, oh, right, yeah, they just saying that to say it and this and that. But nah, they wasn't saying it to say it. Like, Sephora's a happy place. So at my location, we do something called P4Ds where you can say your development and what you want to do in the company. So let's say, for instance, if you're in cash wrap and you want to move to like fragrance or color, you have to get cash wrap down, pack, or like show your interest that you want to move to color or fragrance. Know your fragrances. Like, do beat your face. Like, show that you want to be there. Get good compliments, clients, and stuff like that. You have to show it. So this is what I understood. Like, it was people who got hired for cash wrap and they did move within 6 months to color. So this is my thing. If you want to break for Sephora, don't be scared to try something new. Like, if you want to be there and this is your passion, get hired. That's one thing before you just jump into one, because once you in that word, you in the word. Like, you can't get out. Like, accept it. And when you grow, you grow. I'm telling y'all, like, it's room for growth. They will let you grow because it just is. Like, it's room for growth. I don't know. Like, I can't explain it. No, yes, I could. So if you trying to apply to Sephora, you apply to cash wrap, apply to everything. Apply to cash wrap, apply to fragrance, apply to skincare, apply to color. And if you get called for one and you get hired, take the position, because once you in it, you're in it. Like, you're in that word. Say if you're in the fragrance word and you want to move the color, you can help people with color and they'll see, oh yeah, I'm gonna just make up a name, Shanae. She's helping. Like, she can do color, and you'll speak to your leads about it. So they'll be like, all right, what's your passion in Sephora? What would you like to be in Sephora, like, within the next 6 months? You could be like, oh, I want to be beauty studio coordinator. All right, we're going to throw you in the color bar for 2 days and see what you could do, what you can handle. Like, they're not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, we want to keep you here, this and that. They're not like that at all. Like, they'll push you to where you want to be at. They'll help you do that. And when I say they'll help. Like, if you have situations in your family, they'll understand that. And yeah, like, don't be afraid to sit here and apply, and don't get discouraged. Please don't, because that's what I did, and look what happened. Like, before I even got hired, I had 4 or 5 interviews, and look where I'm at now. I love the place. So right now where I'm at with Sephora is that, let me see what else I could explain to y'all. Opportunities that Sephora has is that you'll learn so much about the brands. It's not even funny. Like, if you're in the makeup world, the color world, you'll learn so much about makeup that you did not even know what's in the makeup, how you do it, how you mix it, how it don't look caked up. Like, you'll learn a lot. It's a lot of education in that word. Like, a lot of education. It's a lot of education in skincare and a lot of education in fragrance. A lot. So it'll make you want to do it more. Like, you don't, like, when you start working there, you'll get thrown to the wolves. They don't explain nothing to you. They be like, oh, it's your shift right now. This is your first day. This is how my first day went. It's your shift. Bro, go ahead. Roam along. Learn it. Clients come in. Where's Stella? Stella? Do we have Stella here? I don't know if we have Stella here, but let's see. I'm looking for Stella. Oh, right here. Can I get a concealer? Concealer. Which concealer would you like? Where is the concealer? And y'all know how y'all be in Sephora looking for that stuff. That's how it is. They'll throw you in there. But you'll get it within that week. I promise you. You'll learn it. You want concealer? Boom, right there. You want Anastasia Beverly Hills brow? Boom. You want a color match? Girl, 3 colors, I got you. We choose. It's not like hard or anything. So if y'all want to break school for Sephora, go for it. Even boys, like, they have operations, they have LP, and I think that's about it. Stock, they have that, so you can apply there, and it's room for growth with them too. So if you want to apply to stock and you want to go to LP, say it. So that's the story about Sephora. it's really helpful, and I'm really thankful that I got to work there. So if you guys want to apply, apply. Like, just don't apply to one thing. Apply to everything. Apply to Brooklyn. Apply to Manhattan stores. Go in stores with your resume and let them know, yo, like, I want to be here. Call the store and be like, oh, what's the status on my application? This is everything you have to do to get in there. Shop there. Show your face. Learn it. Like, learn everything. If you want to be in color, go on YouTube, look at tutorials, like learn how to do everything before you even go in the store apply and you know nothing about makeup. So what else can I explain to y'all? I wrote everything down. Oh, gratis. All right, but gratis is basically you'll get training for these brands and they'll like send you a huge bottle of something or a huge foundation or whatever and put it in your gratis bin. It's like free stuff basically. I don't know how much gratis I got from this company, but I have a huge gratis bag. And basically, they'll tell you about the brand. They'll tell you, like, so yeah, use it, this and that. It's free, go ahead. And boom, you have like 20 products in one bag. Just yours for gratis. So people always ask me about the discounts, this and that. Yeah, discounts don't mean nothing because half of the stuff that I got, I already got in gratis. So you're gonna just be like, oh yeah, gratis fills it up. I don't really need the discount unless you just want to buy something extra. But other than that, yeah, that's the ins and out of Sephora. It's a great company, so if you want to apply, like go for it. Please don't apply because you need a job. Like I understand that, but it's people out here who really want to work for Sephora and know that they can grow with Sephora. So don't mess up that opportunity for them because it's people out here who really want Sephora to be their word. Like they want to grow in the company, they want to stay in the company, they want to become managers, they want to go to California and work for SU. So don't apply there just because, like, oh, yeah, it's a good company, I'm going to apply and this and that. Nah, please don't. Let them get their opportunities because it's not just a place where you can apply and, oh, yeah, I have a job, but I don't like it. No. If you're going to apply, you're going to love it. And, yeah, because there's a lot of people who want to get hired for Sephora, but don't. So if you want to get hired, keep applying. Show your face. That's what I did. Like, I'm telling you, learn the managers. Like, I know one girl, she's my coworker, and she like knew the manager. She was, I think I don't know what she did it on. I think it's called Indeed, but she followed him on Indeed, this and that. She kept writing him like, oh, I want to work for this location, and explaining it in a professional way, like. And look what happened. She got hired with me. Oh, and just to let y'all know, when I did this interview, it was like 30 of us, and I think only 4 of us got hired for core. So don't be discouraged, guys. Like, it's a lot of room and a lot of growth in Sephora. And if you work there and you're into makeup, trust me, you will not regret working there. Like, I promise you. I don't know how other locations are, but I love my location and I love Sephora. So, yeah, that's about it. If I missed anything, let me know. I don't know what else I could tell y'all. The interview process, I believe, when I first started my interview with Brooklyn location, I think it's 2 interviews because you meet the managers, then you meet the store manager. But with my last interview, I met the managers at the same time. And I don't know if other locations do like the do somebody else's makeup. I'm not sure. I do know MAC does that. You have to bring in your own model. But yes, guys, I'll show y'all my gratis bag probably in the next video. And I got some new glitter stuff for y'all. And I'm going to start baking my face. So, like, yeah, if y'all have any questions, any more questions about Sephora, or if y'all want to personally DM me, write me, inbox me, please feel free to do so. I'll answer every question that you want me to answer about Sephora. I can't honestly like answer the questions about, oh, say for instance if Sephora was to ask, oh, why do you want to work here? I can't answer that for you guys. Y'all have to answer that on your own because I don't know why y'all want to work for Sephora. My reason was different from everybody else's. So if that's your dream job, keep going for it. Make yourself known. Like if you want a business, if you want to be a millionaire and somebody was giving you $1 million, you will make yourself known. make it known like that, and they'll notice you. Trust me. But that's enough for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you have any more questions, let me know. I might do another video or just answer it. So that's about it. And bye.